Good morning, Daniela. You guys can say hi to her.
Hi.
Alright, this is our math lesson for lesson 81. We are going to do borrowing today. Before we do that, we're going to do a few math problems. So Daniela, you can say the answer at home. See if you can beat the ones here. Alright, 8 plus 6 equals?
2. So, no, 4. 8 plus 6.
8 plus 6 equals what?
15. 15.
Not 15.
14.
14. Okay, 14 minus 9 equals?
5.
5. 14 minus 10 equals?
4.
7 plus 7 equals?
14.
14. All right, this one has 4 numbers and you're doing 2 different things. So 7 plus 2 plus 5 minus 1 equals, I'll say it again, 7 plus 2 plus 5 minus 1 equals? 13. All right, today we're going to talk about borrowing. Briar and Layton may understand this more. The other 2 of you, it won't work for you. But as you all are growing, and you might have tried to put on your winter clothes from last winter, and some of them may fit and some of them may not fit because you're growing. So Layton and Briar may be able to borrow or have something from their older sibling. It won't work for Cooper and it really won't work for Jake. Okay, you can't borrow their clothes. Cooper, you have no older sibling.
No.
Okay, and Jake, you have a sister. You don't want to borrow her clothes. Okay, so there might be a shirt that's bigger that you could borrow from them, or you would eventually have it. Okay, well, on the board I have some subtraction problems. First, we're going to do just like we always do. Okay, first of all, we always start in what place? Ones. And today is why it's important in subtraction to do that. 3 minus 2 is?
1.
4 minus 1 is?
3.
3. Okay, that's all. That's easy. But then when you come here, okay, we always want to start in what column?
Ones.
Okay, we have a 2 minus 8. Can you have 2 and take 8 away from these?
No.
There's no way to do that problem. You can't. You can't put 6. 8 minus 2 is 6, but 2 minus 8 is not 6. So over here in my 10s, I have 70, because this is like saying I have 70 plus 2. 70 groups, or 7 groups of 10, so 70 here, 2. So here I have 70, count. I have 10, 20, 30, 40,
50, 60, 70.
All right, so right here I have the number 72. Well, I gotta borrow. Okay, if you run out of sugar, you might go to the neighbor. They used to do this a lot. You might have to go to the neighbor and borrow some sugar. Or if grandma and grandpa live down the road, mom might call and say, hey, can we have a cup of sugar or some sugar? You borrow. If you borrow it, do you give it back?
Mm-hmm.
You do? The same exact sugar you borrowed, you can give it right back to them? No, you can't. When you borrow something like that, you don't get it back. Okay? So here I have 2 minus 8 I can't do. I'm going to borrow from the 10s. So I'm taking away a group of 10. Okay? It makes it a 6. Okay, because one group, 7 in a group, 7 minus 1 is 6. Well, now I've got to take this one and I've got to add it to the ones. So now I have a group of 10 to add to my 2. So all I do, I put a 1 in front of this number. So that's what you're always going to do. This part will never change. We're going to learn some different borrowing rules, but we're going to borrow from the 10s. We take away one group and we put it here because now we have 10, 11, 12. Okay, can we take 12 minus 8?
Yes.
Okay, 12 minus 8 is what? 4. Our brains are still sleeping from Christmas.
Yeah.
6 minus 1 is?
5.
Okay, so now we're going to look at the next one. Okay, I am always going to have to look from now on when you do a subtraction problem, kind of like with carrying Now sometimes you're going to carry and sometimes you're not. So subtraction is only with borrowing. So I have 5 minus 9. Can I take 5 minus 9?
No.
No. I'm going to borrow from the tens. The 4 becomes a 3. You say, where are you getting that? 4 minus 1 is
3.
and then I'm going to take my 1 and I put it right in front of my 5. And now I have 15 minus 9 is what? 6. And 3 minus 2 is? Alright, take out your paper. And we're going to start with number 2. Because number 1 is regular subtraction. That we've been doing. So we're going to come back to that and we're going to go on to our borrowing. So we're going to do these together. So let me get a couple on the board. We got 54 minus 16. Alright, so you're going to do it on your paper with me. Okay, can you take 4 minus 6?
No.
No. Okay, so I'm going to borrow from the tens. The 5 becomes a 4. It's always 1 less. And then you put a 1 in front of the 4 to make 14. Make sure it says that on your paper right now. Okay, and then subtract. 14 minus 6 is? 8. 4 minus 1 is? 3. Make sure you're not doing 5 minus 1. We're doing what we wrote up there in the box. Okay, the next one is 73 minus 28. Okay, can you take 3 minus 8?
No.
Okay, so I'm going to borrow from the
10.
tens. The 7 becomes a 6. And then I put a 1 in front of the 3 and I have 13. Okay, 13 minus 8.
5.
5. And 6 minus 2 is? 4. Alright, we're going to work the rest of these together. So Daniela, on number 3, it has a story problem with money, and then number 4 is a story problem. I will go ahead and explain the front. On number 1 on the front, it says fill in the missing add-ins for the 16 family. Use the monkeys to help. Number 2, write the sums. 3, draw lines to match. And then number 4, you read those and figure out the answers. All right, have a great day.